Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story which is called The Last Shepherd. In the highlands of Yunnan, where the clouds brushed the hills and wildflowers whispered with the wind, there lived an old shepherd named Lao Wei and his dog, Shan. Shan was a strong, intelligent sheepdog with thick gray fur and amber eyes that glowed like the setting sun. He had grown up among the sheep, chasing wolves away, guiding strays home, and resting his head on Lao Wei's boots at dusk. For over a decade, they had been inseparable, man, dog, and mountain. But time is a river no one can dam. Lao Wei grew slower. His beard turned white, and his hands, once strong enough to lift lambs with ease, now trembled as he poured tea. The flock grew smaller, the winters colder. One spring morning, Lao Wei told Shan, "This will be my last season, old friend. After the thaw, I'll send the flock to my nephew. You and I will finally rest." Shan tilted his head, tail thumping gently, as if to say, "Wherever you go, I go too." And so they carried on, Lao Wei leaning more on his stick, Shan doing twice the work but never once complaining. Then came the storm. It struck fast, lightning clawing the sky, wind howling like a beast. The flock scattered. Lao Wei fell hard on a slippery rock, twisting his leg. Pain shot through him like fire. "Go, Shan," he yelled. "Get the sheep." Shan hesitated for only a second. Then he bolted into the wind. Hours passed. Darkness fell. Lao Wei lay in the wet grass, half conscious, the storm raging above. Suddenly, warm fur pressed against him. Shan, his muzzle wet, but eyes clear. One by one, behind him, the sheep returned, muddy, shivering, but alive. Lao Wei smiled faintly. "Good boy. You always find a way." He never walked again. The villagers brought him down the mountain the next day. He gave the flock to his nephew and moved into a small cottage near the river. Shan came with him, of course, his paws no longer chasing sheep, but always curled at Lao Wei's feet. Years passed. Children visited to hear stories about the last shepherd and his brave dog. Some laughed at the idea of a dog understanding words or sensing danger before it came. But the villagers knew Shan was no ordinary dog. When Lao Wei passed away peacefully in his sleep at the age of 89, Shan was beside him, silent and still. After the funeral, no one saw him again. But the story doesn't end there. One foggy morning, many years later, a young boy named Tao wandered into the mountains chasing a butterfly. The fog thickened, and soon he realized he couldn't find the path home. He sat on a rock, eyes wide, heart pounding. Then he heard it, a soft bark. From a mist stepped a large, gray sheepdog, fur streaked with age, but eyes bright and kind. "Doggy," Tao whispered. The dog licked his hand and barked once. It walked a few paces, turned, and looked back. The boy followed, down through the fog, around sharp stones, across a narrow bridge. And there, at the end of the path, was the village. When the boy told the villagers about the dog, they looked at each other in quiet wonder. There were no sheepdogs in the area anymore. None like that one. They led Tao to the old cottage where Lao Wei once lived. In a garden, half covered in moss, stood a small wooden statue, a man with a shepherd's crook, and beside him, a smiling sheepdog. The boy pointed. "That's him. That's the dog." The elders nodded slowly. They say that Shan still watches the mountains, even now. Whenever someone is lost, or frightened, or far from home, a large gray dog will appear, silent as mist, steady as stone, and guide them back. Not because he has to, but because he promised. They say sheepdogs are born to protect, even if there are no sheep left to guard, even if their master has long passed. They remember, and sometimes, just sometimes, love doesn't end. It just changes form and becomes a path home. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.